Hi everyone. In this live session, we are going to do percentages in an easier way. It will be in just 2 to 3 steps, and you will find any percents of any numbers. For this, we need to know what percent means. Basically, here you have the word percent. Yes, per means for each 100. This is actually for each, or what you say is out of 100. Cent is 100. So always it is from 100. It is not from 200. It is not from 50. Always it is considered what is a part from 100, out of 100. Okay, so let's start. What is 10% of 400? Let's find out what is 10% of 400. How will you find out 10% of 400? That's super easy. What you have to do, you have to place the decimal towards right and just move one slot towards left. That's your 10% of 400. That's 40. And how do you get this? I'm going to show it to you right now. 400, 10% of 400. So 10% symbol changes to out of 100, and that's multiplied by 400. Your zeros gets cancelled out. Is that right? So 4 times 10 gives you 40. That's your answer. That's what is going on. When we say you just put a decimal and move one slot towards left, this is what is happening. That means you're calculating 10% of 400 like this. The zeros gets crossed out. Okay, let's see another example. For example, if you have to find 20% of 500, let's write down. If you have to find 20% of 500, so first you're going to find out 10%, because directly 20% will not be that easy. So 10% of 500, as I showed you here, just move the decimal one slot towards left and your answer is 50. Okay, so your answer is 50. So what will be 20%? It is just twice of 10. 2 multiplied by 10 gives you 20. So 50 multiplied by 2 gives you 100. That's your 20% of 500 is 100. That's your answer. Okay, let's see another example. For example, if you have to find 30% of 150, you have a number 150 and you're finding 30% of that number. 30% of 150. For that, you will be finding 10%. All right. What is 10% of 150? Just move the decimal one slot towards left and it's 15. Okay. And then what you have to find? 15. So 30% is 3 times 10. Is that right? So 3 times 15 gives you 45. 15 twice is 30. 15 thrice is 45. So that's your answer. 30% of 150 is 45. Okay. Now, even you can check in your calculator. You can take your calculators. Put this number in your calculator. That's 150. And this percent symbol, just convert it to decimal. 30% in decimal is 0.30. And just insert this in your calculator and you're going to get the answer as 45. So this is for you to check in your calculators. Okay, let's see what is 15% of 400. Okay, let's try out. What is 15% of 400? When you have a question like this, okay, let's find out. So 15% of 400. So first we are going to find out 10%. What is 10% of 400? Just move the decimal one slot towards left and that's 40. 10% is 40. Now let's find out 5%. So 5% would be just half of 10%. 10 divided by 2. So 40 divided by 2 is how much? That's 20. And now for 15%, what do? We add 10% and 5%. 10 plus 5, 15. So 40 plus 20 will give you 60. So 15% of 400 is 60. Okay, you can even check in your calculators. Just insert the number 400 and put this number, percent number, in the form of decimal. 15% in terms of decimal is 0.15. So when you insert this 400 times 0.15, you're going to get your answer in calculator. That's 60. Okay, let's see another question. Now we just did 15% of 400. Let's try out 25%. Now let's see what is 25% of, let's take 700. Okay, 25% of 700. So 700. Now when you need 25% of 700, first let's calculate 10% as usual. What we do, 10% of 700 is, just move the decimal one slot towards left. That would be 70. All right, and then you can easily find out 20%. Just times 2. 10 times 2 gives you 20. So 70 times 2 will give you, let me write down 20%. 7 times 2, 14. So you get 140. Now you are remaining with 5%. So what would be 5%? It is half of 10%. When you find out 10%, everything is easy to calculate. Half of 10% is 70 divided by 2. That's 35. Okay, so now you want 25%. So just add up 20% and 5%. So when you add up 140 plus 35, you're going to get 175. That's your answer. Yes, 25% of 700 is 175. Now if you want to check in your calculators, just put the number 700, take the percent in decimal. 25% in decimal is 0.25. So when you insert this in your calculator, you're going to get 175. Done. Okay, let's see another example. For example, if you have 23%, okay. Okay, for example, if you have if you're taking 300, 23% of 300. So how are we going to calculate? You're going to find out 10% first. What is 10% of 300? Just move the decimal one slot towards left. That is 30. Okay, so 10% of 300 is 30. Now what will be 20%? 20% is just twice of 10. 10 times 2 gives you 20. So 30 times 2 will give you 60. So 20% of 300 is 60. Now you have 3%. So you cannot take 5% or half of 10 or anything like that. So what do we do is we find out 1%. Now for 1%, what you have to do, you have to take the decimal 2 slots towards left. For 10%, you took only 1 slot towards left. Now for 1%, you're going to take 2 slots towards left. So the answer is 3. All right. Okay. So now you're going to find out 3%. Now it's easier for us to calculate because 1 times 3, you can have 3 times 1 as 3. So just multiply the answer with 3. 3 times 3 gives you 9. All right, so we got 3% of 300 is 9. So now add up, where is 20%? Okay, I have 20%, I have 3%. So we are going to add 20% and 3% to get 23%. 60 plus 9, that's 69. How amazing. We got the answer so easily. Okay, if you want to check in your calculators, what you have to do, you have to take 300, take the percent in the form of decimal. 23% as a decimal is 0.23 is equal to 69. When you can check in your calculators. Okay, how do you convert a percent to decimal? That is also easy. Whenever you have 23%, 23%, just change the symbol to out of 100. 23 out of 100. And now write down the number as it is, 23. Put the decimal towards the right. Now check how many zeros are there in denominator with 1. So there are 2 zeros. So move 2 slots, 1 and 2. So you come up with 0.23. That's your 0.23. That's how you find out percent in the form of decimal. And these are the percents made easier for you. And if you like this session, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and do leave a comment in the comment box. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.